Hey everyone, I hope you are all well. Today we are going to be talking about how to start a YouTube channel and why start a YouTube channel. Like, what is the actual point of having a YouTube channel? Is it to put on makeup and pretend to be a celebrity? No. Is it to just talk your heart out? Even with those reasons, I feel like those are even good enough to start. You've seen so many channels, so many niches, so many genres of content on this platform that there is pretty much a space for anyone willing to give it a try. I've been on YouTube for a long time and I won't say that I've made it. I won't say that I've made it yet, but you know what? I've not given up, and therefore I am still on this journey. As you've seen, many YouTubers have built a life from this platform. It could literally change your life. Like I said, I've not actually made it, but it has actually afforded me opportunities. You know, it acted as sort of a portfolio for me to get more work. And I think if you're starting a YouTube channel, you need to come with the vibe of, this is a place for me to showcase something. So here is sort of a step-by-step guide to get you started. I know that these days most people would rather join TikTok because it's easy. You know, you can just pick up your phone and start filming, and with the technology of mobile phones that we have these days, you can create some really beautiful, you know, high quality content, especially with all the accessories that we have to kind of pimp out your phone. But that same phone can also be used for starting that same phone, I'm not using my phone to film today, that same phone can also be used for starting a YouTube channel. You can do TikTok and shorts and Instagram reels, and you can also do some horizontal content, plug a microphone in, put your ring light up, and just get started. So you can also get started with something as simple as your mobile phone, but we'll get onto that. The reason I'm talking about how to start a YouTube channel is because I have started a YouTube channel and it has actually been paying me over the years. I would say ever since 2014, that's when I got monetized, and that's when ever since then, that's when I've been getting paid from YouTube. So you can make a video once, like one time, it's there on your YouTube channel, and it's actually still making you money every single month. Okay, so why start a YouTube channel? You can start a YouTube channel in order to showcase skills and services you have available in order to attract the right clients. It's just good to be able to showcase in video or just offer some additional value to your potential clients in video form. There are some business owners who have only ever done email marketing or traditional forms of marketing and are now branching into video marketing, and YouTube or TikTok, but we're talking about YouTube, and YouTube just happens to be that platform. Right as you start, you can immediately start generating revenue with services that you offer, and then of course once you reach the monetization threshold, then you get monetized, and perhaps, depends on CPM, the financial reward will be quite good, could be quite good. Another reason to start a YouTube channel is to network with like-minded people, to build community, and to make friends. Of course, you would have to choose your niche, or maybe you would be the niche and you talk about your life, talk about your life story, and then of course people would get interested in your content, watch you, follow you, connect with you, talk to you in the comments, on social media, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. You would have expanded your network. The third why to starting a YouTube channel is literally just to earn money from the content that you produce. YouTube is actually one of the best paying platforms you can get if you get decent views and engagement, and the CPM, I think it's called cost per milli. If you have a very high CPM, of course you can get paid more. That means advertisers are willing to pay more on your video. So even if you don't have that many views, you could still be earning, you know, a decent amount of money. There are certain niches that typically earn more than other niches, but then there are other niches that typically get more attention and more views than those other high paying niches. Just to give you an example, topics such as real estate, tech, Topics such as business, career, those type of niches, they typically tend to pay more just because of the nature of the industry. Certain niches, if they happen not to be very advertiser friendly, for example, pranks and other niches, there are loads of niches, might pay less. They still get a lot of revenue, but they just don't get as much. And there are so many niches out there. I have seen that travel doesn't typically pay that great, but it depends on how you package the content, really, because certain topics that you talk about, if it's more like a culture video where people are kind of actively listening, and obviously you get the higher engagement. So even if you don't have a high CPM, you could have very good engagement, and because people are listening to what you say. Engagement also matters, how long people stay on your videos. So there are different factors to actually consider, but if we're just talking about it in broad terms, this CPM, CPM, once you've decided on your niche because of, because of CPM or because that's what you're generally interested in, we then move into, okay, how can I create good content for this particular niche that people will listen to? And actually what I've noticed is, even with the higher, like the videos on my channel that maybe have typically made more money, people don't necessarily have to be there for the whole 10 minutes, 20 minutes for it to actually be considered as good engagement. It could literally just be 3 minutes. Not that I'm saying drop off my videos after 3 minutes, but if you can just like try to keep people engaged with your content, with the points, that also helps. So think about that. Think of, what niche do I want to join? Don't just join it because of the CPM, because at the end of the day, YouTube is not really the most reliable way to predict your content creator income. A more reliable way would be to offer services such as coaching, consulting, digital products and courses and other stuff like that, because then you literally can just use your videos to promote those other things, promote your email list, email marketing, and to promote other stuff. And YouTube is literally just like free marketing, because it's like a search engine where people will just like find your content, engage. If they find what they want, they click to the next step. That's why sometimes it's actually good to come to YouTube when you already have a business, because then you're literally just creating content about that business, and then you're just kind of like helping the business get more sales, and you're talking about a topic which you already know about. Yeah, when I decided to start making videos about Ryanair, yes, I wanted to share my journey. I wanted to share the experience. I didn't particularly want to promote them, even though probably I've inadvertently done that. But I said to myself, like, I had some difficult times in that company as well, but I said to myself, I will make money out of this experience, So I just started posting videos about it, and yeah, the videos have actually made money, and I'm very happy about that, because why not? It's my experience. So you could literally make money just by sharing your experience. Another point as to why to start a YouTube channel, it's just simply because there is space for you. I know that sometimes it can seem as though this platform is just oversaturated. Everybody's already done it. Like, it's already been done. But there's only one you. There's literally only one you, okay? So what you can do is come with your unique angle, your unique take on things, and just start a YouTube channel, Start a YouTube channel without feeling like, oh, I'm not as good as so-and-so. I'm not as good as so-and-so. Just start it and just see how it goes, Throw it out there, see how it goes, and see if it's something that you like. Maybe after this you think that, oh, it's a bit slow, because it can actually be quite slow. Maybe you just want to jump on TikTok. Maybe TikTok will actually help your YouTube grow. I've seen a lot of channels that just upload shorts, or actually just take the shorts from TikTok, take the reels or whatever, upload them onto YouTube and get 1 million subscribers. Obviously that must be good content, but it's like you could be making like quick 1-minute videos, and just give it a try. Another why should you start a YouTube channel? Because it's a creative outlet. It's just an opportunity for you to be creative. It doesn't just have to be you just plonking a camera in front of you. You can take lots of B-roll. I actually find travel videos, I find them easier to just get more variety because you're up and about, you're traveling, you're here, you're there, you're everywhere. It's just easier to create that kind of variety with travel videos. It depends on which kind of travel videos, but travel vlogs, it's just easier because you're just out and about. And then if you have a drone, even better. You just have to find what suits you. You can create a channel based on your interest or based on your life. It doesn't actually have to take you long to succeed on YouTube. It doesn't have to take you long, but really and truly, if I'm speaking to you in an honest way, really and truly speaking to you in the most honest way possible, just being direct with you, having a niche helps. Having a niche, being consistent, and knowing how to create quality content, engaging content, that is literally, I think that's the formula. So with every reason that I've mentioned as to your why, that is brand building. If you know anything about branding, you have to know your why. Why do I do this? Why directly relating to the content, because people need to know about this, because I'm sharing about that, because our business is all about this. Or it could be, I really just want to change my life. I really just want to create a better life for myself. I really just want to do something that will inspire the world. I really have a message to share. It could just literally be that. Steps to starting a YouTube channel. The first thing you're going to need to do is to prepare your filming equipment. At the most basic level, you are going to need a smartphone. A smartphone because it's kind of like an all-in-one device. You can literally use your smartphone to film, to edit, and to upload, reply to comments, check your analytics, everything. These days, smartphones are actually getting more expensive than cameras. So if you already have a smartphone, perfect. You can use that. You could literally just prop it up and just start like that. Get a decent microphone, decent lighting, or use your window lighting. You can get some affordable cameras. This camera right now, you could probably get it for 200 or 300 pounds with a lens, with a kit lens. You just have to know how to use YouTube, like how to title your videos, how to make the content something that somebody would want to see, how to make it helpful for people. Sometimes you can be sharing information about yourself, like, or your story. There are people out there searching for content that you might have to offer, whether it's fashion, hair, beauty, business, lifestyle, self-improvement, productivity, gardening, tech. So you definitely are going to need to create a Google account because, of course, Google owns YouTube. They are interlinked. So you need to create a Google account, go on YouTube, and then you go to create a channel. So you create a channel and then you start creating the content, okay? Think of a subject, a topic, or a niche you want to focus on. So if you want to create a travel channel, you can focus on a specific niche in travel. You could focus on just travel vlogs in general, or you could focus on a specific country, a specific type of travel. You can focus specifically on language, or you can just do everything. You can talk about culture, the people, the lifestyle. You don't have to copy people, but you can use people as examples. If there's somebody who you admire, look up to, you can definitely have a look at, okay, which videos of theirs have done well? Maybe I can do something similar. Which videos seem to have lots of questions or people engaged? I can create something similar. Maybe I can answer some of those questions that are being asked. If there is a topic that's not being covered, you can cover it. The key is to be authentic with your audience and not sound as if you're, reading from a teleprompter. You know what I mean? Teleprompters aren't bad, but just don't sound as if you're reading from a script like a machine, or sound as if you're copying, because at the end of the day, if you copy somebody, there's definitely somebody from a popular video, there's definitely somebody who's seen that video and they're going to know that you are copying. So actually just be authentic with the content and create something fresh. So when it comes to creating content, if you can think of say 50 to 60 ideas within that topic or that niche, then definitely you've got something worth pursuing there. If you can barely think of any ideas within that topic of content that you could create, if you can barely think of those ideas, then probably it's not an idea that you want to pursue. Especially when something's coming from your own mind or your own ideas, you know that, oh, I could actually talk about this. There are many ways in this day and age to actually get ideas, using Google, using the YouTube search engine, using platforms such as Answer the Public, Google Trends, SEMrush and vidIQ, TubeBuddy, all those other things. If you're really passionate about something and you really just want to get started, I feel like the ideas could literally just flow from you, at least 10. Then you start searching into YouTube and you find, let me just put an example here, like how you search up, come up with the idea, the ideas will pop up, the search engine will like pop up with different ideas, and then you can then create your own content. Okay, so the next step to actually getting your video more views, getting it more exposure, is to optimize it. I did briefly touch on creating good titles and creating good thumbnails. I think those are two factors that are actually quite important. Have a decent title, have a decent thumbnail, so that your content gets seen by people. Actually, even without those things, it will definitely be out there circulating, but people might not feel like clicking on it. But if you have a good title and good thumbnail, people are more likely to click on it. That's why sometimes if you already have a channel and you're watching this, you might see that, oh, I had so many impressions, the views are quite low. Why? It's because nobody clicked on it. Maybe the thumbnail was not enticing or the title didn't really appeal. So you just have to make sure the title is quite good and the thumbnail is also quite good, it's clear. It does help sometimes to show your face or to put a word with like a question mark or like show some context about the video. That helps. Even me, I search on YouTube for something that I'm looking for and I go to the one that looks like it's gonna give me the answer that I'm looking for or it's gonna be interesting. Then we move on to keywords and the description and all that other stuff, which does matter, but kind of comes secondary to the title and the thumbnail of your video. Some people don't even put anything in the description, but the video gets so many views, either because they've been super consistent and people have gotten used to their content and they're actually loyal subscribers watching them, or because perhaps that person's famous or like people know them quite well. Or another thing is maybe it's just got caught in the algorithm. Now all the videos are circulating and the channel is just doing quite well. Definitely pay attention to those things. That's another step. The next step is to promote your videos. Once you've optimized your videos, make sure you do promote them, get them out there, promote them on your Facebook page. If you have other social media profiles, post them there. Instagram and your Instagram stories, post it on TikTok. You can post snippets there and say, hey, link in bio, or search this on YouTube and people can find your content. I think that is a great way to promote your video. Just promote it on other platforms. Can even promote it on WhatsApp if you feel like people could click there. Every click helps. If you have like 10 views, don't be discouraged, because that's 10. Imagine 10 people around you. And then guess what? Those people might share them on as well. Those people might share your video again. So that's a good thing. The next point, or my next step, is to be consistent. I think that is honestly one of the best things you can do for your YouTube growth. Be consistent and keep going. If possible, have a schedule. I have tried to be consistent at times, but never quite had a long period of time where I've been super consistent. But I'm pretty sure if I was consistent, that would definitely be reflected in the growth of my channel. If you could upload once a week, go for once a week. Allow the algorithm to kind of get used to your uploads. The more you can upload, the better. In general, start with that why. And I've given you many whys as to why start a YouTube channel, but I'm sure that you have your own why as well. Start with the end in mind. Keep your why in mind, why you want to do this, why you want to start a YouTube channel, and surely it could work for you. All right, so thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.